And happy Wednesday here, Viking Nation. This is Mr. Heron with News in the Nation, and we're on a different type of Wednesday. Everybody's at home. It's a virtual Wednesday here for September 9th. And so, hold on. Is this Mr. Masterson again? Okay, again. Thank you, Mr. Masterson. All right, we're going to forego the pledge and the moment of silence here this morning. I'm going to cut and we're going to insert the plan for what you guys need to do for today that you saw that in the announcements yesterday. So pay attention to these one more time, and you can refer back to them as much as you need to. Here are the virtual Wednesday tips for September for all students, parents, and this is for students and parents alike so that you guys have an outline of what the expectation is, what the plan is for these virtual Wednesdays when all students are at home and learning throughout the course of the day. So you can read through here and I'll read it to you and then just add a little more detail as necessary. But just know that all teachers will have expected work ready for students to be completed on those Wednesdays. And so when students wake up around 7:30, the main thing is 7:20, 7:30, when they get up, they need to take attendance right away. You'll see that there under what's important for attendance. But know that once they get that attendance taken for period one, students can go through and kind of work as they want to within the different between the different classes throughout the course of the day and whatever work they have and are being given. There will be no Zoom meetings, and as I said, students will have the flexibility to work on assignments at their own pace and timeline throughout the day. Work is provided by the teachers and must be completed during that day unless otherwise specified by the teacher. If a teacher says, hey, you've got another couple days to get this completed and done, that's fine. But the initial expectation is that the work provided is for that Wednesday. That information will be outlined on teacher LMS pages, and that's where students will need to make sure they go to see what the work is that teachers have outlined and ready for them. Again, important attendance is going to be taken 2 times over the course of each Wednesday, once in the AM and once in the PM, and we've selected very specific periods for those. There's either going to be a Google form or an LMS poll that a teacher may have. So all period 1 students, all students will need to make sure they log on, they go to that first period class like normal, and they do their attendance, whatever form that takes. 6th graders, you will have to mark period 5 specifically, and then 7th and 8th graders, period 7. That's where you need to do your attendance poll or Google form there. You'll also see that teachers will be offering 2 sessions of office hours throughout the day. So parents, students, you have questions throughout the day. These are the times to check in with your teachers, and they'll be available to make sure they can answer either calls or emails or text messages as they come in. So 2 office hours. We have specific times for our math, language arts, science, and social studies teachers. You can see where those are, 10 o'clock to 10:50 a.m., and then 2:20 to 3:10 p.m. in the evening or later in the day. And then related arts, special education, EL teachers check their LMS pages for their specific office hours because some of their training regimes, some of their professional learning are taking place at different times throughout the day, and so they had to have a little more flexibility when those were. So students, I wish you good luck as you venture into this first virtual Wednesday we're having, and the other virtual Wednesdays that will be coming as well. And reach out to your teachers during their office hours if you have any questions. Virtual learners, we're going to be here. Administration will be here providing any tech support if you have any questions throughout the day. And so just call in and someone will talk to you to help you out. And for our Rise Above and Be Dynamic recognitions today, first of all, from Mr. Hoffman, Kamaya Pitts, Rise Above, Kamaya is constantly showing what it means to be a Viking. She is getting her work turned in on time, and she is willing to give answers out in class even if she may be wrong. Kamaya is kind and respectful to both her teachers and her classmates. Thanks for being in class, Kamaya. And from Mr. Mord, Rise Above for Dwayne Stevenson. Dwayne has been helpful and consistent contributor to the classroom discussions. He also pushed through and completed his NBA test, even though he really didn't want to do it. He's off to a great start this year, so well done, Dwayne. And finally, birthdays. Mr. Masterson, really. And now back to our birthdays. Just one birthday today here on September 9th. Happy birthday to Liani Mendoza. Viking Nation, rise above, be dynamic. Enjoy your Wednesday at home doing your learning there.